Hello there. Once again, Santon from Antonio Bay. Today I am looking, well, at this Bucky O'Hare's Deadeye Duck. And the thing is, I've never bought anything from Boss Fight Studios before, so this is a first for me. I used to have some of the old original. I remember one time I came across a Deadeye Duck at Walmart. He was on clearance for 50 cents. And I mean, these were great figures back in the day, but this is a modern, updated figure. And like I said, never bought anything from Boss Fight before, so I don't know exactly what to expect. He's got a cool backing card, and you know, everything about the card looks extremely original to the original comic and the original card releases and the action figure releases. It does say it there at the top, this is an adult collectible. This is not a toy, ages 15 plus. It certainly looks like a toy, but it's not. And immediately, like the first thing I noticed that I really thought was cool is the packaging. It's a card. The card is complete. The tab is attached to this plastic cover. The plastic cover just pops around. So I can open this. The card is intact. I haven't damaged anything. And the card is really heavy cardstock. Like, this is made to be popped back in there and hung back on the wall for display. This is a really good idea. I don't have to ruin any of the packaging to get this guy out or to appreciate the figure. So this is literally the best thing I have ever seen a company do. I love figures on card, but the problem is you always ruin the packaging when you open it. Well, I've never really cared, but I know some people really do. And I don't think I need to push the bubble wrap to get it out. Maybe I do, yeah. But just the concept that, you know what, just put him back in. We made it so you can. I'm gonna put one gun out. I don't know if I need to get all of them out. There's no paint on them, but they look pretty cool. He comes with extra hands and extra bills for different faces, which they don't look that different, but he comes with them anyway. And let's see how this guy moves. You got like a dumbbell peg for the head, so you can move that around a lot. That's pretty cool. My initial impression is I thought he looked really fragile in the package, and I was kind of afraid he'd be like really breakable. So I was kind of nervous about just popping him out of there. He does feel a little stiff. I do need to run him under hot water. I can see these are ball joints, but they seem to be somewhat stiff. And because I've never dealt with Boss Fight before, I really want to run him under hot water, not risk like breaking anything. This guy was not terribly expensive at all. I remember when these things first came out, we were looking at like, what was the cost? Probably $30 or $40 for these things. I'm going to try to adjust because he's way shorter than I was expecting. I mean, I could see him in the package. I just didn't realize how short he was. But it seems like they've dropped price on him. So like this guy was like $16, which for a deluxe figure like this seemed pretty reasonable to me. And I've been wanting to try a Boss Fight figure anyway. And I'm on a multi-armed kick lately, so. He's got ball joints with a hinge at each of the shoulders. He's got, looks like just a pretty basic ball hinge on the elbows, and then just wrist rotations. There's a waist, I guess you'd call it a waist turn. No, there is a waist turn right at the waist. That's just a rotation. And then there is a kind of a crunch at the top that doesn't move much. Like I said, I'm just being really careful because I don't want to break anything. I am kind of curious how the face comes off. Oh, just like that. And that is a horror show. That is terrifying. But they did specify this is not a toy. This is an adult collectible. So you get ball joints at the hips, which feel locked right now, and I don't want to snap. I can see the peg in there. I don't want to snap it. Like I said, I've never used to have troubles with figures breaking. I have lots of troubles with figures breaking these days, so I run everything under hot water. Let's see, he can hold his gun. You get the same articulation on all limbs, by the way. It looks like some sort of a ball / rotation, ball joint thing at the knee, which feels also like it needs run under some hot water. And then the foot just feels like one big ball joint, kind of like you'd see on like a Marvel Legends head where it's just pegged on. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Barring not wanting to break it or mess it up, the articulation in the middle isn't going to do a lot because this 5-part harness that wraps all the way around it, even to the curvature of his tail, is holding everything in place, so it's not going to move a ton. The head moves a lot, and I think once the figure gets loosened up, he'll probably be quite well articulated. He is awfully stiff, though, and those are awfully small arms, so I do not want to break it. I'd say overall paint, aesthetic, looks really good. I love the concept of the packaging, the way you can just put it all back. All these are great. I wish he wasn't quite so stiff out of the box. I would love to kind of move him around a little bit more for you, but you know, what did I say? I don't want to break it. Am I happy with it? I'm happy with it at the price I paid, the $16 or $17 that it was. I can't remember exactly what it was, but they're much cheaper now. Would I have been happy with it at the $30 or $40 that a Boss Fights was originally selling them for? No, you would have to really, really love Bucky Hare in order to be happy with it at the price point that they originally had it. That's just my opinion. Some people, your mileage may vary. I'm mega impressed with the card, all of that part of it, and the packaging. All in all, I'd say this is solid and pretty good. If you're into Bucky Hare, this is probably a much easier purchase. I am not a diehard Bucky Hare, so I mean it's reasonable, but I'm not like dying. So yeah, I guess it's kind of a take it or leave it. And it also depends on the price. If you can get this guy cheap enough, go for it. Give him a shot. If not, he's an easy pass. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. That's my story, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.